When Mazda introduced the MX-5 30 years ago, this little car started a big movement. It took all of those desirable things of bantamweight British sports cars, including more than just a hint of Lotus Elan styling, but it left out all of those things that were likely to leave you stranded on the side of the road. In 1989, there was nothing else like it. Fourth generation MX-5, Mazda returned to first principles, shedding kilos, and it saw a return to those beautiful petite proportions of the original NA. Certainly, it was enough to gain it universal acclaim, and even snared it the 2016 Wheels Car of the Year award. But for the 2019 version, Mazda has given the Skyactiv engine an upgrade with more power. Can this version improve on an already award-winning formula? And can it adhere and honour the spirit of that original NA MX-5? Absolutely. You don't have to go very far in Japan before you find yet another gathering of absolute die-hard petrol heads. And I promise we haven't planned this, but we've come to the top of the Daikanzan Observatory on a Sunday afternoon, and what do you know? An impromptu gathering of MX-5s. Most of these are heavily modified. A lot of them, I would say, are basically death traps. But this is the kind of thing that you find in Japan, and it's not just MX-5s, it's all cars. At the heart of the new Skyactiv engine, there are shorter skirt pistons to a lighter conrod, more bearings so it can spin, and the valves are a little bit bigger. Exhaust camshaft, which has got a different profile. The engine management has been totally revived. The result is a whopping 17 kilowatts and 5 Newton meters extra. Well, seriously, like they've done all that work and you get 17 kilowatts and 5 Newton meters, well, it hardly seems worth it. But it doesn't matter because it's not about just power. This new engine is all about delivery. And those changes are instantly noticeable. Torque comes in 600 RPM sooner at 4,000 RPM. There's an extra 1,000 RPM of revs. Another thing Mazda's done is we now have a telescopic adjustment on the steering column. It's only 30 millimeters, but trust me, 30 millimeters can make a big difference in the steering column. When Mazda introduced the ND MX-5, we were going to get a choice of 2 engines. The purists said that the 1.5 was the sweeter engine with its higher rev limit and a little bit more involving. But petrol heads like me said, well, obviously more power is better. And we were right. But now, with the revisions to the 2-litre, there is no argument anymore. The 2-litre is the pick of the bunch. It seems fitting that my time together with the finest MX-5 to date should end here at the Fuji Speedway, a place where so many great drivers' cars have proved their worth before it. There's an energy in the air here, like the spirits of sports cars past. But as to exactly what I'm doing here, that's going to have to wait until after the break.